So welcome to my channel, and it's my newest channel, and I'm hoping that I will be able to continue or consistently post content. You know, I've had channels here and there over the years, and as much as I want to create, it's been a challenge, and I'm not even sure I have confidence in, my ability to continue to create. I haven't found what works for me. I have another channel, and I started to, watch other videos of other creators who tell you how to create videos and stick to a schedule, a weekly schedule. And the ADHD part of my brain liked the challenge of creating the schedule and thinking that I'm going to stick with it. But I just don't feel like it fits with my life and the way that I am, the way that my brain works. And my autistic part of my brain wants the schedule, but the ADHD part of my brain does not want the schedule. It loves to organize and figure things out. That's what the ADHD likes. But once that's over, the dopamine is gone, and I can't stick to it. I can't stick to a schedule. So I don't know what's going to work for me. I'm really excited about starting fresh and starting with new ideas. I don't really quite know what's going to work for me yet as far as content or creating. It probably won't be any type of a schedule. You may not even see my face that much. I don't know. I've created scripts and filmed and edited and all that, and it doesn't feel natural. It doesn't look natural. I don't like it. I'm very critical of myself. I don't want to watch myself on video, or I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it all out still. But my new channel, Rough Road to Nowhere, it's kind of a plan on it being like a compilation of my life, the struggles, the journey, the entire journey, and my attempt at the ultimate goal, which is self-realization, enlightenment, and the challenges that come with that, at least in my life, in the way that my life is, as far as enduring abuse and getting out of that, and then starting a new life, healing from the abuse, having a kid, a child, and being a mother and motherhood and all of that. That brings up new challenges, new traumas, more opportunities for healing, and making it through all of that, all while on a spiritual path and trying to remain spiritual and trying to continue the spiritual practices that sometimes are not realistic. They're really not. And it has been like treacherous terrain, at least during this last 7-8 year part of my life. And when you're in the thick of it, you're just in the thick of it, and it feels like there's no way out. And it's been rough. It's been rough. But perhaps I just need to feel seen and heard. And honestly, I know I'm not the only one going through the things that I go through. So to find others that are also very much into a serious spiritual path. I'm not talking about this kind of like trendy spiritualism. I'm talking about real spiritual goals, following real spiritual leaders and teachers. And I know that looks different for everyone, because at certain points of your journey, false spiritual leaders look real, and they can be very deceiving. But I imagine that finding others to connect to who are also like me in a way, you know, with dealing with the struggles that I deal with, being a mother, being a business owner, juggling all of those things while trying to maintain sanity and keep everyone happy, and forgetting about yourself in the meantime, because that kind of happens. And you know, just trying to balance it all, and then being late diagnosed in life with ADHD and autism, learning how to deal with that, learning to give myself grace, learning how my brain operates and what my needs are, and then trying to set boundaries and make sure that my own needs are met. And if you're a mother or a parent, you know that sometimes your needs just can't get met. And that can be extremely hard when your mental health depends upon it. And sometimes it's just not in the cards for the day, you know? And I think that's the hardest part, which really impacts my mental health very severely, is knowing what my needs are, but not being able to fulfill them, or get them met. Sometimes those things are just an impossibility. And so then what next? What are the tools available to get you through those times when what you need is impossible? When what you need you're not going to get, you know? I'm currently just on that road of discovery of, okay, it's do or die. You know, what is going to help me? What's going to work for me? Because there has to be something. There has to be something, or I'm not going to make it. So I'm trying to figure those things out right now. And yeah, if you're on a road like me, come keep me company, because it's been very lonely. All right.